All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode on Airway Trade. So currently it's 8:30 p.m. here in Lagos, Nigeria. All right, and it's Sunday. Okay, happy Sunday, guys, and it's the last day of the month. Okay, so this is a top-down analysis for the pairs I'm interested in this week. Just in case you are new here, I do this every Sunday. I break down the pairs I'm interested in for this current week. And also you can trade these markets. All these markets are going to be taken live for my team, and you can join that, and you can join us. You can trade live for me using the description down below of my Telegram group. So let's get down to it. GBPNZD is the first pair of my list this week. I'm looking to sell GBPNZD simply because we are having the 3 time frame bearish. The weekly is bearish, the daily is bearish, the 4 hour is bearish. And you know me, I love going with the trend. The trend is your friend. So whenever we are above this zone right here, we are buying. Whenever the market is above, we are buying. Whenever we are break above, retest is acting as a support, break below, just a little rejection. We are having all this beautiful rejection, and I like the fact that this weekly candle close as at that zone without week. So coming down to the daily as well, the daily is also bearish. This been our lower low, this been our lower high. Okay, the market has a high tendency of reversing from this zone, buying from that zone. So I'm not ignorant of that fact. But on the daily, you can see whenever we are above this zone, we are respecting this zone, acting as a support. But whenever we break below, it's acting as a resistance, as at the zone resistance. Whenever I break below, as at the zone retest, acting as a resistance. But whenever we are above, it's acting as a what? As a support. So coming down to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour we are bearish as well. The 4 hour is also bearish. This being our lower low, this being our lower high. So what I'm simply waiting for this week, what I'm simply waiting for GBPNZD, simply waiting for this market to break out. As I do retest, I'll be going in for a sell for the continuation of this GBPNZD sell. And my entry is always taken on the 2 hour. So GBPCAD is my next pair. The next pair on my list is GBPCAD. I'm also looking to sell GBPCAD. GBPCAD is one of my favorite pairs so far. So far this week is one of the best pair that I like this week. GBPCAD I'm looking to sell. We are having the weekly bearish, just being the weekly lower low, this being the weekly lower high. And if you look at this on the weekly, we are at a very clean area. Whenever the market is below, we are selling. Whenever it's below, we are selling. But whenever we break above retest, it's acting as a support. But whenever we are below, it's acting as a resistance. Whenever we are above, it's acting as a support. But whenever we are below, it's acting as resistance. And this is also a neckline. This is a neckline on the weekly. This is a neckline on the weekly time frame. So coming down to the daily. On the daily, we are also bearish on the daily. On the daily, we are bearish. This being the lower low. This being our lower low. This being our lower high as at that zone, and we are at a very clean support and resistance zone. Whenever we break below, we retest, is acting as a resistance, pushing to the downside. Whenever we are below, acting as a resistance. But whenever we break above, acting as a support. Whenever we are below, as a resistance. Whenever we are above, as a support, resistance. All right. Excuse me. So right now on the daily, we are having this market. I love this formation that the daily is already giving me. Coming down to the 4 hour. On the other hand, 4 hour is bullish. 4 hour is bullish. This being our higher high, and this being our higher low. So what I'm simply waiting for is for this market to break out. As I do retest, I'll be going in for a sell. Once we have that breakout, we are going to be having the 4 hour shifting in structure. We're going to have a shift in structure on the 4 hour. So that's pretty much it. 2 pairs. I have 3 more pairs to go. So stay tuned for my next video coming very, very soon. Okay, for a continuation video of this. All right, stay tuned. But for now, peace out. Click the description down below. And if you are new here, you haven't subscribe, like this video, and also leave a comment so we can trade together this week. All right, stay tuned for my next video. Peace out for now.